Welcome to the Farm Show. This week we're north of Detroit Lakes at JF Stable, visiting with Joanne, the owner who's been in business here 2 years, did you say, with this?
2 years that we opened the indoor arena. We've been over here for about, we moved from Canada 9 years ago, and we opened JF Stable, I think, 5 or 6 years ago.
Okay, the expansion was 2 years ago then.
Yes.
So how is this, what's the story? How did you end up from Eastern Canada to a horse barn?
Follow my husband.
Okay.
He had a job offer over here, and from there, to get me moving over here, he said if we move from east coast of Canada, we'll buy you a horse. And for sure, 6 months after, I got my horse, and he's right in the back over there. It's Manitou. It's a big Dutch warm blood there.
And now your business has grown into a boarding, horse boarding.
It's a riding boarding facility. So what we have over here, we have the indoor arena. It's a heated indoor arena, and attached to it, we have 12 stalls. And the boarder come over here, board, and could use the indoor arena. But we don't do the trail riding. A lot of people have been calling for the trail riding. We don't offer that. We have also an outdoor arena, or just in the back of you, and the indoor.
A large facility
large
there.
Facility over there, yes.
So you take care of the horse then, the feeding and the.
Yes.
As boarding, you provide the housing and.
Exactly. The boarding include all the care that you need to give to the horse when you own a horse. So we'll take care of them in the morning. If they have a special feed to feed in the morning, that will be done in the morning to each horse, depending on what the owner wants. We'll follow exactly what the owner asks us to do. They'll be sent outside around 7:30 in the morning. They spend all day outside. Sometimes they're in the green pasture. We take care of the green pasture. So they go there for a couple of hours, and they go back in the dry pasture, or the winter pasture that we call. And over there they have the round bell with the net on, and they spend all day there. And at night, around 5 to 6 o'clock, they come back inside in their stalls. So, and we'll be there to take care of the farrier. The farrier is scheduled over here 6 to 8 weeks.
Farrier is hoof care?
Hoof care, yes. Okay. So hoof care, or put shoes on horse. Some of them have shoes during the summertime. Most of them take off their shoes during the winter time. It's more slippery for them if they keep it on the ice or in the snow. Depending, when the farrier come, will take care of if they have problem with their hoof. So some will have to keep those shoes on, but most of them don't have them. So
then the horse owner can come out here and ride in the arena, or
yes. The horse, the owner of when they board over here, it's like they own the place also. They could come anytime they want and spend time with their horse, groom their horse, play with their horse. The indoor arena, it's we have to charge a bit more on the board. So they have access to the indoor. If you pay the price for the indoor and the board include, you have access to this place 24 hours a day. So if you want, like I say, ride at 2 o'clock in the morning because you're working shift and you want to spend time with your horse, you could come.
That will go. Okay.
That will go there, so there's no problem.
How big of an area? Where are these horses from?
They come from, I have some from Fargo, I have some from Osage near Park Rapid, a couple from Detroit Lake. They all come from all around there. So people who are looking for what we could offer will phone us and study if they're
You were
happy
mentioning
there.
some other activities you have going out here. The one ahead of Christmas, and then another one.
Yes. In not this weekend, next weekend, the weekend of October 7 and 9, we have a big clinic, jumping clinic coming in. The guy is Derek McDonald. He's coming from Ireland. He's a big jumper over there. Beginner lesson, yes. Intermediate and very high level there. So if you're interested to come, it's $10 a day to audit and to listen to what and to see what those jumper going to be doing. It's going to be very impressive. Some jumper going to be jumping the 3 and the 4 feet. jumped.
Wow, okay.
So that's about
That's a big leap.
my shoulder about there. So
And then the Christmas event. What's
the
that
Christmas
all about?
event is we've been doing this for now 5 years. So this is going to be a big one this winter. It's a fundraiser for the Humane Society. What we do at that time, we decorate all this place for Christmas, and it's always the last Sunday before Christmas. And we have the big sleigh, 2 big sleigh arrive over here with the bells for Christmas time. All this will be decorated. A bonfire will be going on. Children will be sliding down the hill if we have the snow. If we don't have the snow, we're still doing it. The sleigh will have the wheels on, and hopefully the ground is frozen. So
Oh yes,
it's
it will
good,
be.
yeah.
I think we're going to
And-
have snow too.
Exactly. The indoor, we have pony ride in there. We have a little buggy horse with little pony. There's cookies, there's Christmas music, they feed the horse. It's full of activity during that day. It's from 1 to 4 o'clock.
1 to 4. Okay, on the Sunday before Christmas.
I think it's December the 18th this year. So, but
That
if you
sounds
come,
fun.
I'm telling you, it's a busy place.
Trevor and I are putting that on our
Good job.
calendar.
Good
That
job.
sounds good.
You'll
So-
have fun. You will not regret.
Well,
I have
this-
people who've been coming here every year now. It's been 5 years, so they've been coming
Mm-hmm.
and just enjoying. So
Okay. Now, during the summertime, your horses are outside. This looks great. Such a variety of horses in the pen. And you were telling me that when you bring a new horse in, you'll keep them separate for a while
Yes.
till they get.
exactly until they
Acclimated.
get used to the herb. I like to keep the horse all together over here. We give them time to get used to the herb over here, so that's what we do. We put them in a small pen when they arrive, and all the horse will go every day, smell them, say hi, make sure you're okay. And when we find out that the horse is getting used to the herb, sometimes it'll take 2 or 3 days, and we put them right away there. Sometimes it'll take longer. The last one, it took 3 weeks before we would get used to everybody there. And I tell the owner, if you think, if this is not a place for a horse who's not going to get a scratch on him, they will get a scratch. They're horses, they play, they kick, they have fun with each other. They let know each other who's the boss. So it's a herb, and I like to keep it as a herb there. I like to keep them all together. I think they're more happier. If you look at all of them now, they're all quiet, and except my guy up there. But he's doing good there. And but that's what I like to do over here. For me, it makes me happy to see them all together.
It looks like it's working great because we have very, very nice facilities. The horses look happy. You've got really nice feed for them in the storage barn there. That
We
looks
took
good.
care, like same thing, the feed with my staff over here. We keep an eye on those horses all the time. And if we see that some are losing weight, we're going to talk to the owner and tell them what we're seeing. And that's one thing we also do. We see those horses at least 2 or 3 times a day. So they are in front of us all the time. So we have a good idea who's sick and who's not. Business center. There we go. And from there, if we see a horse need to be taken care of, we're going to give a call to the owner right away. And from there, we decide what we need to do. If a horse gets hurt, the same thing. We're going to call the owner and tell them this is what we're seeing. We need the authorization to call the vet. And right away, we'll call the vet and she'll tell, okay, yes, I need to come over here right now, or she tell us what to do. Same thing if they need to have medication. If sometimes they get lame, we'll take care of that. So
This sounds great. You've really developed a good plan from my opinion, that you haven't been in the business very long, but you've got it figured out though. It's working.
I'm surrounding myself with a lot of good people who have good knowledge. Like I said, I started this at 40 without too much knowledge about it, and I don't have all the answer. I don't believe that I probably will never have all the answer. But surrounding yourself with good people who have the knowledge about it,
helpful.
I think that's helpful.
Okay.
And I learn a lot from it. So
Well, thank you, Joanne, for sharing with us. This was interesting for us to
thank you.
catch up on what's happening out in the horse boarding business. We'll see you next week on the TV3 Farm Show.